Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and this is your September monthly reading for the sign of Cancer. I love Cancer. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising as well as Venus placement for Cancer. Alrighty, let's just jump into it. Sorry, I just really like Cancer, so I'm excited. My rising's Cancer. Woo! Okay, so when I was tuning into your guys' energy before we jump into the reading, what I was being shown was someone lying down on a piece of ice, and they're like this, and the sun is blazing on them like, oh, it's so hot. And this piece of ice gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until there's just like a tiny little dot that you're sitting on. You're like, and there's just like water all around you. What I understood from this image or this scene that I was being shown was that I think a lot of you Cancers in the month of September or right now are currently feeling really drained. You're feeling lower energy, or you feel like you have to do a lot more to keep your energy up. Maybe a lot of you are drinking a lot of coffee this month, or you're just drinking a lot of caffeinated things to keep your energy up. You're kind of you're getting tired a lot more easier, or you're getting tired quicker, or like early throughout the day you're like, oh man, I'm already tired. Like, why am I so tired? You're just you're tired, okay? And I think that comes from your energy is being drained, okay? And we'll tap in, we'll kind of see what's going on with that specifically. I feel like, because that could be a multitude of reasons. You could be overcommitting, you could be doing too much, you could be giving too much, you could be hanging around energy vampires, all sorts of things, okay? So we'll tap into it, okay? But first, let's get a overall theme for your month, okay? So in the month of September for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the theme for Cancer? What is the theme, Spirit, for Cancer this month? In the month of September, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the theme for Cancers? I'm gonna take the first card. Everything else can go back. All right, we got release. Release. Release, release, release. Alrighty. It's raining. This woman is at a graveyard. She's crying, but the tears are blending in with the rain. And there's sunshine shining in the clouds back there. So I feel like good days are coming. You might feel overwhelmed. You might feel kind of grief-stricken. You're just like, some of you actually might be actually crying because you're so overwhelmed or you're so tired and drained. You're like, actually go home and cry. And you're like, oh my God, like this is too much. Like, I can't handle this. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys feel overwhelmed. With the sun in the back coming through in the clouds, I feel like you guys, there are good days coming. It's just right now you feel exhausted and tired and drained because you're probably giving too much of yourself out. I honestly think a lot of you are feeling just overwhelmed and like overly emotional right now because you're giving too much of your energy out, and like your energy is going down because you're giving it out, and then you have all this stuff and you're just like, oh, I can't handle it because your energy is low. If your energy was at 100%, you would be like, oh, I got this. This is easy, I got this, no sweat, right? But because you're giving so much of yourself and your energy and your time away to other people, which is not a bad thing, it's a good thing, but because you're doing it so much and you're not allowing yourself to refill your cup and refill your energy, you're becoming easily overwhelmed with your day-to-day activities. So that's why on day-to-day basis, you're like, oh, I'm really tired, or why am I so tired all of a sudden? Like, this is what I do every day. Like, I'm just more easily tired. I get tired quicker because your energy is low. So take time to rest and rejuvenate and give back to yourself before you put yourself back out there and you do your day-to-day activities. But better days are coming. I really feel like there's a lot of healing and a lot of clarity that's coming this month as well, if you've been kind of in this type of energy recently. So what's going on in the month of September for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have the 7 of Wands. So yeah, a lot of you just have a lot going on. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like, it's like a lot of people are coming to you for help, for advice, to ask you for favors, to request something of you, and it's just like, you're like, and you're doing it all, because I know you're doing it all. You're accommodating everyone, you're doing everything for everyone, but everyone's coming up to you, it's like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, and you're just like, get back, and you're like crying, you're like, this is too much, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I love you and I want to be helpful, but it's just like, take a break, it's okay to take a break, you can say no. With the 7 of Wands, it's about standing your ground, so all these energies and these forces are coming towards you, like these demands, favors, people are asking for help, etc., advice, simple things, but it's so much and it's from everyone, and you're like, no, I can't. So this month, it's okay to say no. It's okay to set a boundary. Be like, you know what? Not right now. You know, you can always say not right now. You don't have to say no, but you can just not right now. I need to make sure that I'm good first. I need to go home. I need to take a shower. I need to take a nap. I need to eat something. You know, I have to make sure that I'm okay, because then I can't help you if I'm only at 10%. Excuse me. So make sure that you guys are setting boundaries. So stand your ground. No means no, or not right now means not right now. You don't have to feel bad for putting yourself first. Don't ever feel bad for putting yourself first. Okay, we have way too many cards. So when I get a bunch of cards like this that all fall out at the same time, it's like 5 or 6. To me, it tells me that, well, one, it's for this reading specifically, there's a huge feeling of being overwhelmed. But that's always my telltale sign as a reader, for me personally, that this situation is very confusing and there's a lot going on, okay? Which is just a confirmation for me that you are being overwhelmed because there is a lot that you're trying to take on, okay? So what else is going on in the month of September? Try not to take so much on. Remember, like I said, say no. You can say no. It's okay. People will still come to you for help and advice anyway. So they're not like, you say no, it will not, no one's gonna get mad at you. No one is gonna be like, oh, what? She said, like, they said no, and they always say no? Or they always say yes? Like, they might be a little bit surprised because you're always accommodating, but no one is gonna, I feel that some of you guys feel if you say no, you put your boundary and you say, no, I can't do that for you right now, you think that they won't ever see you as this person. You don't want people to see you as the person that's not reliable. You want people to know that you're reliable and you're always going to be there to help them. But I'm telling you, even if you say no, people will still know that you are that person. So there's no worry. There should be no worry about that. We have the Hermit in reverse. So like I said, there are good days coming, and the light that you need to be following right now is the light that's within yourself. So listen to yourself. You have great intuition. Follow your intuition. Take some time. I even feel like for some of you, what is really needed is like a little vacation trip or a little like a spa day or a weekend trip. Go away, get away, go somewhere, and take the time to heal and rejuvenate, replenish your energy, okay? If you guys don't have time to do that, to take a lot of time, like take a day or a weekend or a week, take an hour, a half an hour, 15 minutes to yourself where you're just tuning everyone and everything out, and you're just, you listen to music, you read a book, you take yourself to lunch, something of the sort where you're treating yourself and giving yourself a little bit more energy and time. And also what's really, really lacking is going within and making sure that you're good within. So just replenishing your energy, I really feel, is what the Hermit is here for, specifically for you guys. Is that you need to take that time this month. We have the 6 of Cups. So yeah, healing. This is about healing and trusting, relying on family and friends to help you. You are the person that's always helping everyone, but it might be nice to every once in a while let others help you, because you are so stubborn and adamant as a water sign that I have to help everyone and no one's gonna help me. Like, I'm not even gonna allow anyone to help me. This month, try to see if you can be open to the idea of allowing other people, family and friends, to help you, to help ease some of the stress off of you. And also just, it's really about healing. There's a really beautiful healing energy that comes from the 6 of Cups. It's about healing. And with the Hermit, the healer, it's represented by Virgo. Heal. We're on Virgo season too, so this would be the great season to be doing this. And, allow yourself the time to heal and rest and rejuvenate, replenish your energy, refill your cups. Refill your cups so that they're all full. Look at this. I hope you guys can see that, but all the cups are filled with flowers, and that person is giving them out. That person is handing one of those cups to this girl. So make sure that your cups aren't empty. You don't want to be giving out empty cups either, right? And all the cups that you give out will be empty if you don't replenish your own first. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So make sure there's an imbalance. You're giving way too much of yourself and you're not receiving back. There's an imbalance. You have to make sure that it's up to you to make sure that you're giving space for someone else to give back to you. Because if you're always give, you're never giving the other person or the other situation enough time or space to give back to you. Because they're like, oh, well, they're not, I don't even have time to give back because they're always here, take. Here's more of my energy. So allow people in your life this month to give back to you. Give them space to do that, okay? And that means pulling back on your giving energy, which I know is hard for you guys to do, but that's what needs to happen. We have the 9 of Swords. So for some of you Cancers, you could be dealing with a little bit of anxiety or depression, okay? So lower vibrational energies. If it's not that, I feel for a majority of you, it's you're really stressed out. Like this person's grabbing their head like, oh my God. Like They're like literally this person, like, I don't know if we can see. My camera doesn't, I don't think it focuses, but this person has like their hands on their head, and they're lying in bed. They're like, oh my God, like this is so much. Like you have that feeling, okay? You're really stressed out about things, but the only thing here that's telling you that's stressing you out is yourself. You're stressing yourself out because you're giving too much of yourself away. Pull back. It's okay to pull back. And this month specifically is really about release. Let it go. Let go the need to help, to always be helping people 24/7. You can still help people, but you don't have to do it all the time. Because in this month, what's going to be a realization for you, you're actually going to be realizing this month that you can't do that. You can't always be the helper. You can't always be the giver. Because you're really realizing this month, it's finally catching up to you. Your energy is super depleted this month. And that's why it's important that you're feeling this way. And then we have justice in reverse. So you're not allowing you're not allowing your good karma to catch back up to you. That's what I'm getting. You're not allowing like what you deserve. You're not allowing it to come into your life because you're constantly giving out. In order for us to receive, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen or watched any like meditation or yoga videos or just secrets to the universe, things like that, but those types of spiritual advisors and gurus, they always say that the best way to receive is to be still, is to not put any energy out, to just be still, be in a passive state. And I hope I get this right. Correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I believe that in yin and yang, yin is the female energy, and it's a passive receptive energy. So you need to tap into the female energy. You need to tap into your feminine energy. Regardless if you are biologically, well, I don't want to say biologically, but if you identify as female or not, there is a need for you to tap into your feminine side. Whether you identify as masculine or not, you need to tap into your feminine side, because that is the passive receptive side. So you need to be still this month. Quiet your mind and quiet your energy. Stop trying to put so much of yourself out there, and sit still and just allow things to come in for yourself, because it's going to be a really healing month. And there's a lot that's trying to come into your life. The universe is sending things in your way, like loving energy, healing, abundance, things of that nature. It's basically like what is owed to you because of all the good deeds that you did. You've racked up a lot of good karma because of all the service that you do to others. But it's never going to catch up. It's like trying to catch up to you, but you're like moving on to the next person. And then here comes the good karma. And you're like, wait, I have to go help this person. And then the karma's like, wait, I'm trying. The universe is like, I'm trying to give you something good so that you can relax, you can be happy, and you can be like, oh, this is why I do all the things that I do. But it's trying to catch up with you, but it's having a difficulty time because you're go, help, give, right? So get into that passive state this month where you're more receptive and in that yin feminine energy. I believe it is the yin that is the feminine energy. And again, if I'm wrong, correct me down below. Alrighty, so what are the blockages for Cancer? So how can Cancer release? How can Cancer finally, relax and allow people to help Cancer? What is blocking Cancer from doing that? What is blocking Cancer from allowing their good karma that they've racked up because of all their good deeds and their good nature? What is blocking them from receiving it? Other than, continuously giving, what's blocking them from stopping that and just letting the universe help them? What's blocking Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of September. What is a blockage for Cancer? One more. What is blocking Cancer? Okay. So we have the Four of Wands, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you guys are really struggling with that you have a set expectation of how your life is supposed to look like, and you have a really hard time releasing and letting go of those expectations. So if just for a fraction of a second, in the smallest way, like one tiny detail goes off in your life, like the smallest thing happens, everything is thrown off balance. And I really feel like this. Maybe this is why my Cancer is rising, and this happens to me. I'm really weird about this. Even if it's a good thing, it's so weird. And it's a habit that I feel like I've broken out of, because I've noticed that I actually haven't freaked out like this in a while. But a couple of years ago, even last year, if something happened in my life where it changed in the smallest way, like a good thing, like maybe I got an extra hour of work or something like that, like a good thing, like, or I was making more money, or I was this, or I got another opportunity, but it wasn't part of my plan of the way that I saw my life going, it would throw me the fuck off. I would freak out and I would be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, oh my God, I have this now. And I would literally like freak out. Like, and I feel that that is what's going on with you guys, that you have a very high expectation and standard as how your life should be, and when one small detail goes off, good or bad, it throws you into this spiral of anxiety and stress. With the King of Cups in reverse, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, so this could just be representing your energy, where you're just drained, you're just tired, you are king or queen if you identify that, you are of a high standard, but right now you're not in your full power, and that's what's blocking you, is that you're not able to help people in the way that you normally can, because you're not 100%, you're not in your full capacity, you're drained, and you're not giving yourself the time to fill your cup back up and drink some water. Some of you actually might be needing to drink a little bit more water too. Just an FYI. If you guys are like busy running around helping people, I think actually some of you actually really need to actually physically be drinking more water. So that's a friendly reminder, drink more water. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which to me is suggesting that you are trying to take everything on by yourself, and that's what the blockage is that you're trying to be super independent, but aside from being independent, it's like independent to the point where you don't allow people to help you. You don't allow help. You only allow yourself to help other people. And you have to think about that. That's not fair. Okay? That's not fair to yourself. And we had Justice in reverse. You're not being fair to yourself. So how are you going to go and be fair to others and treat others fairly, but you're not even treating yourself fairly? Lead by example, Cancer. Remember that, okay? Alrighty, I think that was very clear. So we're going to tap into the last message. We're going to get a message from your angels, okay? So these are the angels that watch over, guide, and protect Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want a message from the angels that guide, protect, and watch over Cancer. So this is coming directly from your angels. What do the angels of Cancer want Cancer to know? Interesting. I'm going to pull another one because I think that this is very specific to just a few of you. There we go. All right, so we have new partner and trustworthy guidance. I hope we can see that. Alrighty, let's read it. So new partner, it says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. What was it that you guys had? So some of you, because we had the Six of Cups, okay, because this has to do with childhood memories, the past, it has a lot to do with the past. For some of you, you might be meeting, when this says new, you will be meeting someone new, and it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It says partner, but it could just be like partner in crime, a business partner, a soulmate, but not romantic soulmate. But it could be for some of you, you're meeting a loving romantic connection. But I feel a lot of you are going to be getting in touch with someone from a past life is what I'm getting specifically with this. Because it says that you will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. And you feel that way when you meet your soul family, when you meet, the people that are part of your tribe. That's how you feel. You feel like you've already known them. Like you feel comfortable around them like right away. Like, oh wait, why do I feel like I already know them? Or why do I feel comfortable so easy? Why do I feel safe with them? I just met them, or I haven't known them for very long. It's because they're part of your soul family, and they're most likely in your life in a past life. So your soul recognizes them, whether your conscious brain recognizes them or not. Your soul recognizes them, and the way that you'll know is through that feeling of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So watch out for that person if you haven't ran into that person yet, okay? Because I feel like they're going to help you a lot with this specific part of your life where you're struggling with being able to give back to yourself and to not always give out 100% of yourself to others. They're going to help you with that, okay? The next card we have is Trustworthy Guidance. It says, you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So, remember what I said earlier, tapping into that yin feminine power energy. It's a passive state. It's a receptive state. There's no action. You're being passive. You're just allowing yourself to receive what's coming in. And here it says, ask for and be open to receiving support. So if you're asking for help, you're asking for support from higher powers, if you're praying, but your soul is not open to it, if you're not allowing people to help you, you're also not allowing those higher energies to help you either. Does that make sense? You have to be open to receiving help in order to receive it, okay? what is it, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Does that make sense? So like, it's this, was that a good example? Hold on. Cause yeah, it's like you can't receive if you don't allow yourself to receive. Does that make sense? So you can't drink the water unless you allow yourself. Maybe that wasn't a good example, but do you kind of get where I'm going with it? That was not a good example. But you can't allow help to come to you if you're not open to help. In the same way that you can't force some help on someone unless they're open to receiving help. That's what I meant. Because you are a Cancer, you like to help people, so think about that. You know you've been in those situations where you offer your help or you give your help or your advice, whatever, and some people are just not open to taking it, and they won't take it because they're not open to it. Same thing, if you are not open to it, you won't be able to receive what they're trying to give you, okay? I hope that resonated with you, and I hope that helps you in any way, shape, or form. That is your reading for the month of September, Cancer. Feel free to check out your other placements. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below how this did or did not resonate with you. Subscribe for more content and more readings in the future. If you would like to keep up to date with me, all my social media links are down below, and if you want a more personalized reading to deal with your specific situation that you have going on, you can book a private reading with me with my email down below. Send me an email, we'll get it set up, and we'll do the damn thing. Alrighty, Cancers, you take care, and I wish you guys all the best of luck in the month of September, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.